Hey guys, if you love our content and want to continue to support us, please join our page and become a member of our YouTube. This is our merch store. If you want to go ahead and check that out, the link is in the description. These are all of our merch. So gorgeous, I know. I personally have the face mask and we're currently coming up with some new merch for you. Also, please help us reach 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and here's our Patreon. Assalamu alaikum. I am Sheikha and welcome back to another episode of Make It Halal. I am Sheikha. No, I messed it up.
That's good. You always mess it up.
Okay.
Every time.
Remember like the first 20 episodes when I didn't know what the title was?
Yes.
I was like, welcome back to After Isha. No, Make It Halal. No, what's the name of the podcast?
Not the first
Remember?
20, but
Yeah, first 10 at least.
probably 10.
Every time. No, this podcast is called Make It Halal. Welcome. I'm Sheikha and I have my husband here today.
Hola, señoritas.
Yes, hello. We have decided to do this again full time every single week for you guys.
Yes. That's the plan.
Can you cue in like a yay, like a clapping sound? Anyways, hi guys, it's October.
Below zero.
Yeah, it's cold. And everyone's like, it's spooky season. It's like scary season. But I'm like, it's cozy season, losers.
When it's light outside, yeah.
Yeah, no, when it's dark outside, we are lighting candles.
Oh, yeah. Inside.
Yeah, we're getting
outside.
cozy. No. We have stars and the moon. The sky is the best at this point. This time of
When
year,
it's dark.
we have the best skies. Yeah, because we have like moons and stars. Moon and stars.
Moons and stars.
Don't we?
Yes.
And then the clouds. It's like it's a nice vibe in the dark. I
Snow
romanticize this time of year. What did you call me?
Snow monkey.
All right. Haha. You're the one that's a monkey here. Let's not get it twisted. You are a monkey, not me. I need to just make a public service announcement. You have to romanticize things you do when you're sad. Do them when you're happy. If you like had something you always did when you were like sad or depressed, do them while you're happy and change the narrative of that thing. Like I used to go on like super sad long walks and go to the library because the library here is empty. There's nobody ever there. You're just in this huge library that's like 100 years old. Point of the story is go to the library, sit there for hours, just look at like old books and just immerse yourself with some knowledge and turn off your phone and just have the best day just for you. I always used to do that, but I did it when I was sad. That's the thing. And when you and I were talking, those 2 months before we got married, I also did that, but I did it while I was happy, just to see how it was, and it was amazing. It wasn't lonely, and I went to see a movie all by myself. Let's do updates. I'm rambling. What have you been doing this past week?
Watching Squid Game.
Yeah.
Squid Game forever.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
I think it's very cool made.
It's unique. Simple plot, but very unique at the same time.
Yeah.
It's catching
Mm-hmm.
and heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It makes you think.
Yeah.
I put myself in those situations
Yeah.
when I watch movies like that or series.
Yeah,
I think
you
it's fun.
always like put yourself in their
But
place.
What would I do in those situations? What did you do?
This weekend,
Yes.
I haven't seen my friends in a year. And they finally, all of us, found the right time to meet. So I went to Oslo. And also I went to the masjid for the first time since Corona. And it was just amazing. The next day I went to Oslo with my friends. It was amazing being back in the city, with my girls. I met so many people. I met a lot of you guys, just like who randomly stopped me and said that you follow me and that you were excited about my posts, which is super surreal to me because I'll never get used to that. Never. I'm very, very thankful though.
Yeah, that's cool.
Super cool. And it made me very, very happy. What did you do this weekend?
I've been playing since Wednesday
Yeah.
with my friend Martin.
Some new feature came out in the game that he's been waiting for like 4 years.
Yes.
And he was super immersed with that all weekend long. All
Yeah.
week long, actually. Since Wednesday.
Yes.
From Wednesday.
Shout out to Martin.
Shout
He
out to
died.
Martin.
The first day. Loser.
Super whack.
Yes.
Get a grip, Martin.
What the Martin?
All right. Are we ready to move on to email of the week?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to read this one. This is from Anonymous. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Sheikha. I hope you and your family are healthy. I need your help. I'm so desperate right now. I don't know if you are going to read this, but I hope you do. My husband and I have been married for a year. We've learned each other before I converted. Sometime after our marriage, I decided to convert. In the family of my husband, it is normal to have more than one wife. But I never thought that this would be a problem in our marriage. In the last months, he has been telling me that this is normal in his family, that he could imagine having more than one wife, and I told him that I couldn't do that and that I don't want to. He said he can understand it because I didn't grow up like that. But after some time, he came with that conversation again, and I told him that he needs to think about because I can't do that, not even in 10 years, and that I don't want to keep a marriage for like 5 years, inshallah getting a child, and then he's going to tell me he wants a second wife. He said he thought about it and that he is not confirming that he wants a second wife, but that he could imagine having more wives in the future, and that he loves me and he doesn't want somebody else. I just want to know what to do. I thought that I should just let it go and see what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has planned for me. I'm sorry for bothering you, but I just don't know what to do. I'm crying every day. Okay. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah, sis. That was deep. This is a hard one because it's something that is halal. It's something that is way better than zina. It's there to protect the man and to honor the woman, because men are less likely to be able to be monogamous, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows that. Therefore, he has given the option for more than one spouse. And so that he won't use the woman like a side piece, he has to pay her mahar, he has to house her, he has to pay for her necessities and take care of that other wife as well financially, so that she's also honored. And if he can do that, it is his right and privilege. So it's very difficult for a woman who doesn't want to be in a polygamous marriage to find herself in that situation. So I feel for you, because I personally respect everyone who can, but I couldn't. And the school of thought my husband and I follow in Islam allows me to have a contract before marriage where we agreed that if my husband takes a second wife, our marriage will be no longer valid. And that's binding. Y'all should get to doing that. Whoever feels what I feel. Talk to your man. Be like, yo, do you want to be monogamous? If he says yes, be like, okay, because I can't get a second wife. If you want to do that, go ahead. If you are cool with this, let's make a contract right now. But when you're already married in the situation that you're in right now, and you're crying and you're hurting every day because of the possibility, they don't have kids yet, as I understood. And she's like, I don't want to like be in this marriage for like 5 years, then have a kid, and all of a sudden he's gonna come with a wife.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Like, she's in love with him. She doesn't want to share, or like the thought of like the one you're in love with someone else would make you throw up. You know.
It should.
I would die. Like, I can't even imagine my husband even having held someone's hand before ever meeting me. Duh, like, it's not realistic, but Baby, don't ever make. He made a nasty face at me. I hate you. But this one it's hard. What do you think?
Yeah, it's something they should talk about, and but it's a hard one, yeah.
He's
Because
saying that he doesn't want to hurt her and that he doesn't want another wife right
yeah,
now.
but if he changes his mind in 5 years, like she said,
Yeah, because there's a possibility since he's bringing it up all the time.
so you can move along with it now, and in 5 years, but see ya. I need a second wife.
Yeah.
No, it's a hard one.
Like, it's hard because he's allowed to, and he doesn't even have to tell her. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But apparently, like, if you care for somebody and if you love them, you don't want them to be hurt. So obviously, telling them and having that respect for your first wife would be the best thing. But the thing is, he don't have to. She doesn't have a right to know. And the fact that he is being honest with you is good. And he's telling you he doesn't want to, but the possibility is still there, and that's the thing that's hurting you. And wallahi, I don't know what to tell you.
Nah, so stand your ground, but if you stay and in 5 years it happens, then you're screwed. So I don't know.
Screwed. Well, think of it like this: you don't want him to sin, and you don't want him to commit zina because you love him, right? You care about his akhirah, and taking a second wife will save him from that sin. So it's better for him if he needs to have more than you, then he can actually marry someone else. And they're not going to live with you in the same house anyway, you know what I mean? But still he has to give her rights, and they're going to have what you guys have. So it's like, honestly, my head hurts just thinking about it because I couldn't. I could not do it. But it's his right.
It has to be. Do you trust him? Yes. Stay. If you don't, bye, Felicia.
I wouldn't get a divorce though. Now, you know. Because it hasn't happened yet. And if you guys are happy, then
But if they
stick
talk
it
about
out.
it and he promise not to get one in the future.
Yeah, he said that it's a possibility in the future. He doesn't want one right now,
Yeah.
but it's a possibility in the future. And that part is the one that's scaring her.
Yeah,
And I would
that's
be
what
scared
I mean.
too.
Talk with him.
Yeah, talk to him and just be like, yo, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Leave me now. Let's, like, don't hurt me in the future. But it's, you know, you gotta figure out what's right for you. Just because it's halal and it's his right doesn't mean that it's right for you, sis. You know, we all have a right to choose what direction we want our lives to go in. And just because someone accepts polygamy doesn't mean that they're more pious than someone who doesn't, or more religious than someone who doesn't. We all have our things, you know. Nobody is 100% selfless and 100% devoted to everything Allah has permitted. Don't even play yourself. Don't come for me like that, because you know it's true. We're human beings. We're flawed. Nobody has everything, you know, in place. So it's hard. It's a hard one. So yeah, moving on to the next email of the day, of the week.
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any more to add to that one?
Listen to your heart.
Listen to your heart. Huh?
Yeah. That's the song.
All right. This one is also anonymous. Salam, sister. I saw this dream and I'm worried. I'm in a relationship for 8 months now. My mom and I approved, but I can't tell my dad yet. We plan on getting engaged next year, and I saw him just one time. Today morning, I saw this dream of a dark black image and a voice. It kept telling me Allah isn't satisfied with you and him, and I don't really know what to do. Can you suggest something? Is there any way to keep this halal? I mean, they've met each other once,
Yeah.
and her mom knows about it.
It's in motion.
Yeah, they're planning to get married. I'd say it's pretty halal,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, just need to tell the dad.
Yeah, tell your father, man.
Mm.
Tell your dad. I think that's maybe the piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
Pray istikhara. You know? That's my advice. Let's move on to the next one.
Okay.
It's pretty simple. Tell your dad pray istikhara and continue not to see him. You can see him with your dad present.
Sounds good.
So tell your dad. Okay, next one. Anonymous. Dear sister, can you give me some advice? I'm planning to marry, but my family doesn't like this idea because he has another culture. They keep telling me this marriage won't last. What can I do? Well, you've come to the right place, baby girl. I am also in an intercultural relationship marriage. And it's working great, although we have differences because we have Islam.
Mm.
And if you have Islam in common, both of you, then the culture shouldn't be an issue, honestly. We're just excited about each other's culture, and it's fun. There's the culture, it shouldn't matter. So long
No,
as
it's
you have
just a
Islam.
bonus.
Yeah, it's just like,
Experience new things with the Kurdish culture.
yeah.
And
He's having tons of new foods, learning new language, new people, new customs, new everything. It's exciting for him.
so it shouldn't be a problem as long as you have the big thing in common.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast. We will see you next week, and send us more emails of dilemmas or advices you need. Love you.
Bye.
Bye, senoritas.
Bye.
So remember to check out our description box for the links of our Patreon and how to join our family. Thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate you. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching, and that was all we had for now. Let us know what more content you guys want down in the comment section, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to our channel if you already haven't. Love you guys so much. Thank you for your support. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.